Hello, if you also want to increase your account balance by up to 90%, and on the other hand, with this increase, have a better chance of growing your profits, stay with TradingFinder until the end of this program. We cover various codes for festivals and competitions so that by using them, people can achieve their goals. There are some people who have limited capital, and now, by using certain codes, they can receive deposit bonuses, just like what we have today. There are also some people who want to put themselves to the test in competitions. They want to challenge their own skills and see how they compare to others. Trading properly and systematically with a well-defined system. They really need to feel that excitement when they trade. In competitions, and we've tried to bring all of this to you in TradingFinder. But what we're going to talk about today is the deposit bonus. The Quotex platform has introduced something. They've set up a page for us where you just need to click once to enter the site. On this page, they've said that for any amount you deposit, they'll add a 90% bonus. They'll add that bonus to your account. If I deposit $500, how much will that be for me? 90% more. Here you can use a calculator. Of course, it's not really a number that needs a calculator anyway, but in general, you know that you're going to receive a $450 bonus, so your $500 becomes how much? It becomes. So you see, the bigger our amount is, the more noticeable these bonuses become. But overall, by using this trick and taking advantage of these bonuses, we have the chance that if we stick to our trading principles and move forward with a specific framework, we can really increase our profits. Why? Because when I'm trading with $500, even if I double my capital, since it was all my own money, it becomes $1,000. But sometimes I'm starting with $950. If I make the same trades with the same amount, how much does my capital become? This time my capital becomes $1,900. And what's the difference? The difference is that this $1,000, when all the money was my own and I didn't use any bonus, I could withdraw the full $1,000, right? But here, the original bonus is frozen for me. That means I can't touch that 450. But I can withdraw the remaining 1,450 in full. So I have this advantage that with the same initial capital I brought in, with that same initial 500, I can significantly increase my profitability, and well, this option is available to me here. Well, we've talked about this program, but how should we use it? We also see that there are similar promotions available. Exactly. This company, Quotex, always has various promotions. You can use them, but now how do I do it? Should I make a deposit? It's really simple. What do? First, we go to the TradingFinder website. We click on this code once. Or you can double click here and copy it so it gets added to your page. Then I come here. If you haven't logged into your account, that's even better. But if you have, like me, you'll land on this page. I come here and click on the deposit option. I choose the method I want to use for the payment. For example, here in this section, it gives me some preset amounts. Let's say I want to deposit 500. Now it asks, do you have a code? I say yes. I just click on it. It automatically brings up some default codes. And of course, there are always some codes like the TradingFind collection that you can use to get even more bonuses. Now here's how to use them. Whenever you want to know about other collections, for example, let's say maybe you're watching this video late, the code might have been deactivated. You can contact our support and let them know you want to register with the Quotex collection and then make a batch deposit. I want a promo code. If there is an active code, my colleagues will give it to you. And this way you can increase your chances of profitability with more capital, provided that you have a truly proper and effective trading system in place. All right, now I fully understand how these important things actually work, but let's gradually and carefully get back to the main article together so that we can do a comprehensive summary and then smoothly move towards the very end of this program. There were some explanations at the beginning that we went through together, but at this point, look, there's a really good summary here about this collection for you. Like what? That it has specified the minimum for me. Now, for many people, this might not be a particularly big deal, but for those individuals who have quite limited capital, the crucial fact that this minimum is thoughtfully set in a way that genuinely allows them to participate as well is really quite good. We see that for some bonuses, the minimum is set at 10,000 or 20,000 for professional individuals, but for those with less capital, the amount that has been set is actually quite reasonable. Another point which we've always emphasized is that your identity verification must be completed before you can start your own trading process. Here they've talked about the markets, of course, separately. We've already explained in detail what advantages and disadvantages Quotex has, what types of accounts it offers, what the trading costs are like, and which instruments you can trade. All of this has already been provided for you before. Now there's a point that comes up here and becomes important for us. And what is that? Is it truly withdrawable? Well, we should perhaps put it this way. It is absolutely essential for you to fully understand that the initial principal bonus itself is unequivocally not withdrawable. However, the substantial profit you manage to generate from your diligent trading activities, especially if your overall trading volume is consistently high and you've achieved a very good turnover rate, is indeed completely and entirely withdrawable, allowing you full access to your earnings. And if you ever at any given moment have any issues or encounter any difficulties, you can readily contact the dedicated support team available at the Quotex platform. So, they are always prepared and eager to assist you thoroughly, guiding you meticulously through each and every necessary step to successfully and securely withdraw the specific funds that you desire and require. All right, now let's come here. The comparison we've done for you here is one that can really be useful for you. Why do we say this? Because we have different plans. Here, various plans suited to different investment amounts are presented for you. Each of these codes has its own specific advantages and disadvantages. First, you need to see which category you fall into. Are you a new trader, a trader who already has an account, or do you have multiple accounts? What is your situation? How much is your capital, and in which market do you want to trade? You need to consider all of these factors together and ultimately check whether the bonus you want to use is still active at the time you intend to use it or not. It's possible that for an occasion like Black Friday, a 100% bonus becomes available, but then it expires afterward. How much is the available bonus? 90% of people know that, under the same conditions, a 100% bonus is more desirable than a 90% one. But in any case, that bonus is no longer active. So you need to check whether its expiration date matches the time when you want to take action or not. Here, as always, we've provided the final summary for you. The steps are laid out one by one. You log into KuCoin. Complete your registration. Finish your identity verification. Go to the payment section. Please enter the specific discount code that I previously mentioned. After successfully entering it, you will then be able to easily and conveniently make your secure deposit. The bonus will be added to your account and you can proceed with your trades. Overall, I hope that by using this code and the extra capital you gain, you'll be able to make some great trades in the market and earn really good profits. If you have any questions or concerns about this topic or any others, you can write to us and send your messages this way. Until the next program, I leave you in God's care. May God be your helper and protector.